Hello there everyone. I'm quite excited today because with the easing of the COVID rules in the Netherlands to the next stage, down at the club from next weekend we're able to get together and do a live stream outdoors without any members of the public there. What I'm going to do is actually give the rolling stock a quick check over, and what I'm going to be doing in this video is actually focusing on cleaning up the gunge from the wheel rims and just lightly lubricating the axles. So we're going to give that a go. What I'm actually going to be using is that St. Mark stuff that I used when painting the as preparation part of the painting for the George locomotive. It's a degreaser, very good degreaser. So I'm going to be using that in conjunction with some cotton buds, and once that's all cleaned up, the wheel rims, then I'm going to be putting some very light oil on them, very thin oil. This is actually sort of sewing machine oil. Going to be putting that on them, and I've just got some other bits and pieces of kitchen towel there to take up any spillage or anything. So we'll crack on. Oh yeah, before I forget, what I wanted to say was this is the first video since I've completed the Roundhouse George series, and I'd just like to thank everyone for their kind remarks at the end of the last video in the series. Makes it all worthwhile really, and I do hope that perhaps some of you will have a go at making one of these Roundhouse live steam kits, because if I can do it, then can anybody can do it. So let's crack on with this. This is a tell you a bit about the wagon. This is actually about the only wagon that I've actually bought. It's a tool wagon, and it came with the flat bed part and the toolkit on it, and all this was, it was all fastened on, all wheels, it was complete, and I've just weathered it up a bit and we put some tools on it, and there's a bit of weight in the toolbox to give it a bit of weight, to give it a bit of momentum. And this was my very first, but I must admit not very realistic go at weathering. I'm not really a weathering person, but this was my first effort. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's crack on with dealing with the wheels and everything. So over time, the rails of a track, especially if it's not your own track and there's loads of trains going over there, the rails are going to get greasy. With live steam, sorry, just taking a swig of my coffee. With live steam, that's inevitable. And I'm going to tell you the truth here. I've never cleaned the wheel rims. So I'm going to have a go at that now. So let's crack on with a bit of cotton bud. Put it in the degreaser. Excess on the take off the excess on the rag, and then we'll just go around a couple of times. So I hope you can see that, how dirty that is, and then we'll turn it round and go around again. And you know, we're talking here about wheel resistance and smooth running. Every little bit helps. If you imagine that this is just one wagon, but if you've got to consist of maybe 15 wagons or something, you know, it needs to you need to keep it clean. Every little bit helps. Let me bring this up to the camera if I can. Okay, this is the one wheel. That was the first go on it, and that's the second one, so that's fine. So we'll crack on with the rest, and then we'll get on to oiling up the axles. So same again, in, access off, and then we'll just go with the other wheel on this side. So that's just one side of the wagon. We'll put that aside. crack on with the next one, the other axle. I'm going to concentrate on all the rolling stock that I'm going to take with me to the get together next week. Okay, the oil. Let's have a look at oiling up the axle. So I've got to try and get it in between there, and I'm going to make a mess of it, but that's all right. Just put it. You really want to try just to drop. Other side. Just to drop, and we'll get rid of the what's left over in a minute. Okay, let's see if we can get under here with the tissue, get rid of any of that excess oil, get a new new face of the tissue, and just go over it. Make sure no oil has actually got on the rims of the wheels. Now look at that, it's on there as well. So that's what I'm doing. That's one, and I'll crack on with the rest too. I've already done a few of the wagons. Just let me show you. These are the wagons I've already done. 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and I've got a couple up here. And what I'm actually going to do is, there's a couple of coaches, a guards van, and a timber set, trestle set in there. So I'll be doing them as well. Those are the wagons I'm going to be, that's the rolling stock I'm taking with me to the meet next week. Okay, so now we've got my timber load wagon set on the table. So we'll give this a go. Same thing. This is a scratch built bit of rolling stock. The only thing that's not scratch built, what I bought for this, are the binny wheels and the axle housing. Okay, this is my Corris brake van. Purists from the Corris, look away, because I varnished that. I haven't actually painted the bodywork. I thought that was better for me, but also put some luggage in there for a bit of fun. Let me see if you can catch the light. Hope you can catch the light with that. There's some luggage in there as well. It's heaving. I might just do the same thing again. Same axle. This Corris stock that I've got. These are kits from the line side hut. And I've also noticed, by the way, that this coupling is twisted. You see that? So I'm going to tighten that up as well. Okay, it's a Phillips head screwdriver, and since I put the weights in, I can't get at it very well. What I'll do, I can put that in and see if it will turn. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. Perhaps give the other side a look while I'm here. Yeah. Don't want to tighten it too much because this is wood. Don't want to split the wood. So, is that fella done? Next. Okay, so next on the table we've got one of my two Corris coach kits, again from Lineside Hut. And these guys have got metal wheels, so we'll give them a go. If anybody is wondering about the figures in the coaches, they are from Motley Miniatures, and they're a bit of fun. I didn't paint them, a friend of mine painted them. I can turn these around and do the other side of the bogie as well. Don't know whether you can see that. There's the clean axle, the one nearest the camera, and then there is the one that hasn't been treated yet. You can absolutely see the difference. Yeah, got some oil on the tread of the tyres. I'll have to sort that out in a second. Get rid of all that excess. So, can you hear that? No? Me neither. Nice one. Turn it round, do the other side. Now this is the second coach. I just wanted to show you, if you look here, if I turn this like this, see how clean that rim is. If I bring this one in, you see all the rubbish there? Look at that. You know, after a while you don't see it, so if you don't watch for it, that's all the gunge that I'm taking off, and it needs to end up like this one. So what are we left with? Dirty bits of kitchen towel, and look at all this lot. So this is from the all the rolling stock. Oh, and by the way, I'm actually, although I'm not taking three locomotives, I'm taking 2 locomotives next week. I've done all the wheel rims from the locomotives too. When we go next weekend to the get together, I'll probably put together a film to show you. Until the next time then, thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.